Hello, my friends, and welcome. Welcome to another Monday episode from the series Vaccaro. Vaccaro is a German producer of writing instruments, and I recently acquired, or not recently, but some month ago, I've acquired a lot made by them. I suspect they were made in China for Vaccaro, which is a German brand. I did not find much information about the Vaccaro brand. I'm not so sure they are still active, but I had the opportunity to acquire this lot in a barely used shape, or even I can say an NOS shape. So I'm continuing the reviews, and this time I have for you a beautiful pen. And we'll talk about this piece over here. This Monday, I have for you guys a beautiful, elegant fountain pen. I'm not so sure you can see in these images, but it is a multifaceted one. Definitely, the design elements are clearly inspired by the Italians from OMAS. But the quality of the materials is inferior. Indeed, this is a metallic fountain pen. And what do I mean inferior quality? We have already some scratches on the body. So not a good start for a pen that it was in almost an OS condition. What is good about a fountain pen like this is the price. So I paid for this fountain pen around 50 leis, or 10.22 euros, or 10.18 American dollars. Of course, if you are familiar with the elegant OMAS fountain pen, you know that that product is worth at least several hundred euros. So for only a part, if not even 1,000 euros. So for 1% of the price you pay for OMAS, you can have this pen. Interesting that although I say it is a Vaccaro fountain pen, we don't have any Vaccaro branding on it. So, although I bought it as a lot from Vaccaro, on this fountain pen we don't have a brand Vaccaro. And why is that? Probably the design is more similar to OMAS, and of course nobody puts their name on a knockout product. You will see that I can't say it's a fake product, because if I open the nib, and what strikes me is this high quality detail. So probably if you watched my last Vaccaro episode, and I will leave a link here, you saw that that was a pressure fit cap fitted with a plastic piece that fell out of the cap. So it had different problems. And I compared that to a luxury fountain pen, a Montblanc 146, fitted also with a screwed in cap. And by the way, let me place the two fountain pens for you to compare dimension size. So this is a Montblanc 146 Meisterstück from 1983, a piston filler, and this is a no-name, probably a Vaccaro pen produced in China. By the way, guys, why do I say it is produced in China? Well, you probably recognize this nib, which is fitted also on other Vaccaro products. This time it is a steel nib, but two-tone nib, in the sense that one half of it, or a large portion of it, is gold plated, and the last part of it It is not gold plated, it's simple steel, so a steel nib. On the back we have a plastic feeder. The grip section is quite interesting and it ends slightly concave. Quite nice. Quite a long grip section. Why not? If I have the Mont Blanc 146, you will see that the grip section is slightly smaller and fatter on the Mont Blanc. And let's leave for the moment the Mont Blanc aside. I don't need this luxury product. And let me return to this fountain pen. So, definitely an elegant product. A beautiful, elegant product with gold trims. I specifically like the fat ring with those motifs right over there, but I also like the clip. By the way, guys, the tear shape ending clip, but a disappointment, is quite rigid. Functional, but quite rigid. Not a problem. We have a similar ending. This seems to be a piston feeling mechanism, but it's not, it's just fake. And when we unscrew the barrel, we can see that this probably uses ink cartridges or ink converters. Another bad thing is the fact that they've done this section out of plastic. I would prefer to see a metal finish like we have here. Guys, now I will assemble the pan. By the way, it is a metallic pan. This is painted here. This part is made out of plastic and the cap is made also out of metal and has some interesting plastic elements. Again, surely we have plastic here, but it has the role of securing it right over here. So you can post it, you can see it's quite a large fountain pen and the cap acts like a balance, so quite nice. I will leave its dimensions on the screen. I will also remove this box from here and I will change the angle of the camera for you guys to see better the writing sample. And for the writing sample I have here my notepad with the previous writing samples of the previous Vaccaro. This time I have only one. And I've decided to show you how this pen would face, let's say, an ink converter, because on the previous episodes there were new products being used for the first time and we saw some problems starting them with ink cartridges, and this is the solution to that problem. So definitely we should have a decent flow of ink for the first time. And I have decided also to change the classic Mont Blanc Royal Blue ink with a Pelikan 4001, a black ink, suitable in my point of view for this elegant piece. So first of all, like I told you, let me take the books out because I want to show you close up the let's say the writing sample. And I think that yes, this is quite fine. Yes, this is fine. And now let me see. Yes, now I will disassemble the pen. So like this, I will open the barrel and I will insert this international size ink converter. By the way, guys, I believe that this ink converter was also made in China, but I have some problems in the sense that this this ink converter is not suited for this pen. And I'm not so sure, guys, about other ink converters. Yes, maybe I will test some ink converters. I'm sorry for this. I believe that this has an ink converter, if I'm not mistaken. This is another Chinese product, and it was on my desk. I'm just trying to see if it fits. No, again, it seems too large for this type of pen. And I'm sorry for this, guys. I don't know if I have some others available. I think I have here a Jinhao 51A, so it should have a Jinhao ink converter, but this doesn't have one. I'm sorry about this, guys. Maybe the other Jinhao I have here. Now I think that this has an large ink cartridge. So I'm sorry for this, guys. It probably takes international size ink cartridge, and I think I have one here. It's an PAragon 4001. It's a simple but interesting pink international size ink cartridge, and I hope that this will do a great job. Of course, maybe in the first time it will have some problems. Let me see. Definitely it fits, and you can see no more gaps, and it should write quite well. Let me get rid of the other ones from the desk. I'm sorry. Probably all made for the Chinese standard, and this is the international standard. And I'm ready now to see if I can get the ink to the grip section and to the nib section. As you probably can see, a large nib. It has a lot of way to travel. And now let me see if we have contact with the ink. No. Oh yes, we have. Look, guys, without pressure it started working. So this is a good sign for this wonderful looking pen. You can certainly cap it. It has plastic part there, but judging by the way it's so prone to scratches, I would leave it like this. So guys, what do we have here? Although it is not branded, I will call it also a Vaccaro, and I will call it Vaccaro the OMAS model, because it has lots of similarities with the design of the OMAS PAragon. So the Vaccaro brand is a German brand. Again, I'm mentioning that this isn't branded Vaccaro anywhere on the body. It just has a similar nib with other Vaccaro products. So this is the reason I think it was made in China. Definitely fitted with an M. I'm sorry, let me zoom on it, guys. I want you to see better the writing sample. So definitely fitted with an M, a medium nib. This is a steel nib, two-tone, so it has two tone, gold plated. It is quite an interesting nib, and as you can see, we have no flex to it, but it is a juicy nib, and I want to show that to you. You can see that here, no pressure, and here we are starting to apply pressure, so no visible line variance to it. It should do a signature quite nice. As you can see, being a juicy nib, it does a signature quite well. And now let's see how it holds in reverse writing. No loss of ink flow, a little bit of scratch, so I approve this for short periods of time. In reverse writing, it writes like an F nib, a fine nib, in comparison with the medium flow of juice it usually has. Now let me tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Quite nice. I like it pretty much. The nib is reasonably smooth. I won't call this a very smooth one, but you can see it does its job without applying too much pressure on the paper, so it's a good thing. Guys, I'm quite impressed about this elegant piece. I must tell you that if you find this for 10 euros as I paid for it, you should buy yourself one. You will get used to the dimensions of a luxury pen, and it has a screwed-in cap, which is a luxury distinction in my point of view. Although it is made out of metal, you won't feel its weight in your hand, and I hope you will have lots of fun with this piece of writing instrument made in China. Again, the Chinese are capable of producing quite interesting pieces, and I'm quite pleased that I have this in my collection. I'm sorry guys for the lots of ink. I'm very close to the war here in Romania, the war in Ukraine, and I've noticed some blackouts in the electric power, so I'm sorry for this. The war is affecting my videos. I hope you've enjoyed this review. I hope the war will finish in a short period of time. Till then, guys, I want to wish you to have a wonderful day, my friends, wherever you are. I pray for peace. I pray that you all are safe. I will see you again next Monday with another Chinese luxury made product. Till then, bye bye, and God bless you all, my friends.